Hello everyone, welcome back. So this is the result of the sim. I did a preview with the ground and all the pieces that we set up, and pretty happy with the result. There's one thing happening here with the wood and the concrete. Few pieces are spinning like that, and I think the some of the constraints are still attached for some reason. And what I would do to fix that is I would check for the distance, how far the constraint got separated, and if it's too big, I would just delete that. Adding a drag to the angular velocity and the velocity will also help with this, and it really depends on the geometry and what kind of collision mesh do you have. But overall, I think it's a great for something that we did live together, and the ground is actually much better than the one I did. I really like all this interaction here. So yeah, when something falls down, it deforms the ground and it causes an impact. See this big block here. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. The wood is looking really cool, the way it attaches to everything, and it's actually holding the structure now, which is great, which is even more realistic. And I think the last part would be to add the T-Rex or whatever second character you have, if you have that. And we also have the explosions here, but I think the velocity is really low now. So we have one impact there, one impact at the beginning. You can see it here, but it's not too strong. So I think we have to increase it at least maybe 5 times to get some velocity going. And I think that's pretty much it for this video. So I cached the file like we did together, and where is it? Where did I cache it? So we had the constraints. Yep, so I'm gonna import the constraints as well. So this is the main constraint, and it's not deforming, we're just deleting. I shouldn't probably delete them. I should probably rename the name. I'd like to keep the geometry there. And if we check for a name or the frame, where is it? Break frame. So let's do this. Let's do blast. And it's a primitive attribute. Break frame is equal $F. $frame, add frame, and delete non-selected. So see, as things are popping in and out, so those constraints broke. See, I think it's the other way. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it's this one. So these constraints are breaking when the frame is equal to this. When the break frame is equal to this, we're simply isolating them, and later we can transfer this information back into the geometry and isolate the interior faces. We still have to do one more thing for it to work properly, but this is the whole idea with the constraints. And we are storing all the information, like the angle, the break frame, and pretty much everything the constraints have. So in case we wanted to do some extra post-processing on this, we can also do that. If we wanted to visualize, for example, let's say I wanted to generate a ramp from angle, and so that's our angle attribute being visualized. You see the angle is really low. it changes over time. We can also check for the impact or force. Let's say force, and this guy goes really high, so I'm gonna change this to 10,000 and see now the force is changing over time. Let's try 100,000, even more. Yep, something like that. Now we can visualize that and use this information onto the geometry if we need to do any extra stuff. And I think that's pretty much it for this video. See you in the next one. Bye bye.